Okay, today's Camp Confidential comes to you from Team McNifficents. We have a couple of points that we'd like to point out about Mr. McNiff's team. The first thing is Bill's recently stirred up a little bit of controversy in the league by saying that fantasy football is 60% skill as opposed to only 40% luck. Now, I have a couple questions about this. First thing, I was not there for the initial conversation, but I'm curious to know exactly how many beers Bill had before he made that statement. The reason I ask that question is because we're just a bunch of geeks looking at a computer screen, all right? There's not a whole lot of skill involved. The skill is breaking tackles, throwing passes, catching touchdowns. Okay, the athletes out there, they have skill, all right, Bill? You're just a geek, all right? You're a volleyball playing geek, still not an athlete. There's a big difference there, okay? So that's my first point. The second point is that if Bill was in fact sober and does in fact know how fantasy football works, then he is pointing out the fact that he did not win the league last year. In fact, he lost to a childlike simpleton who can't decide whether to put on pants or underwear first without asking somebody else's advice. All right, this Rain Man who drafted Superman in the first round last year and actually thought that he was drafting Superman. So, Bill, if you lost to him, that means you are not as skilled as Jessup. So thanks for pointing that out. That's entertaining. And so moving on from there, we have a couple of points to make about Bill's team. He actually did very well during the regular season last year. I believe that he traded Jeremy Wilson. He got Vincent Jackson in exchange for I don't know whether it was a hand jibber or a mouth jibber. It was some type of jibber, I do believe. And then he did very well in the regular season, scored a lot of points. Might have scored, he was either the top or the second highest scoring team in the regular season. And then he got into the playoffs and shit all over himself. He got it, all in his pants, all over his bed. I mean, it was disgusting. It was embarrassing. It was kind of fun for everybody else to watch. Hopefully Bill's able to do that again this year. I would like to send a reminder to Bill that even though we do have the draft coming up on Monday, on Tuesday night we do have training, so you will not be able to sleep in Seth's bathtub until the next day at 7, 8 o'clock at night, whatever it was. All right, so this year I'd like you to control yourself a little bit more, okay? All right, well, good luck in the regular season, and I hope I play you in the playoffs, Bill.